Happy Valentine's Day. I am so excited as always because there's going to be something happening so incredible today that I want to invite you to. And that is this whole idea of self-love and the burnout spiral. And you're probably like, what the heck are you talking about? First of all, I know Valentine's Day can be like the most amazing day for everyone that is happily in love. And I can also imagine that it is also the most miserable day for those that are not. But what I want to do is I want to say, whether you're happily in love or not, there's one person that matters the most that you love, and that is yourself. And I had this incredible idea because most of you all know I'm extremely impulsive to do this big event about self-love and about the burnout spiral. So if you are not familiar with this whole concept of burnout, then congratulations, because you're like the only 1% of the world that's not dealing with burnout right now. The reality is, I believe that there are 4 forms of burnout, and the diagnostic tool that I created actually helps identify if you are in one of those forms of burnout. And it's a diagnostic tool. It's the coolest thing ever. Isn't it beautiful? I'm so happy. Thank you, Terry, out there. A shout out to Terry for helping me. But the bottom line is, so many of us are hurting or in pain or are burnt out or in one of the forms of burnout, and we don't really know what to do about it. We just keep chugging along, and life gets harder and harder and more difficult. And ultimately, you end up spiraling down and down from these forms of burnout into blackout. And it's terrifying. It's terrifying when you're in blackout, because the reality is you are truly blacked out. Like, you cannot see an end or an exit anywhere. Today is the day that you get to find the exit out of blackout, or out of burnout, or out of rust out, or white out. Those are the 4 forms of burnout. And all you have to do is show up. It's really exciting. I have a really cool experience today. You'll be able to see all of the times and information. But today at 2 o'clock Mountain Time, 3 o'clock Central, that would be 4 o'clock Eastern. Who knows where you're going to be coming from? But today is the day that we're going to be talking about queen excluders. And you're like, what the heck? Yes, I love the honeybee, and I have, in my natural gifts and talents, my job in the world is to be an observer. I look around in nature and I observe, and then I translate what I'm seeing, and then I share it with people in a whole new way that they're like, wow, where did that come from? But that's what I do. That's what I've been doing with my artwork. That's what I do in Orchid Stories with orchids. That's what I do now also with honeybees. And we are going to talk about queen excluders, because the reality is, so many of us, and you will know if you watch the video that's on YouTube about queen excluders, these queen excluders keep us away from what we need the most. And I am so excited, as I started out, to be able to share this experience with you today. So it's going to be an hour long. We're going to be talking about the burnout spiral and about self-love. And what a better gift than you could give yourself on Valentine's Day than to show up and just receive a little bit of love. So, invitation is extended. So you message me if you're interested, and I'll send you all of the worksheets so that you can come in it with your papers. And I'm also going to be sharing a video on YouTube that a beekeeper put out that is amazing about queen excluders. So anyway, here we are. Happy Valentine's Day.